to call attention to the plot hole, and the plot hole disappears. That was the who wrote The Ghost in the Noonday Sun?
Oh, good question. I'll look it up.
Yeah, he wrote a lot of kids' books by the Great Horn Spoon. I can't remember his name right now, but he had a whole list of guidelines for writing, and that was one of them. If a plot hole comes up, you call attention to the plot hole, and then it goes away. So that was why in a lot of movies and stuff like that, where this is a silly plot hole, they call attention to the plot holes. Like, oh no, it's not like that. It's like the Avengers movie. It's like, oh no, time travel's not like that at all.
Yeah, just give it one line and then move past it.
There's a film directed by Peter Bennick, and then keep talking. I'm looking. Sid Fleischman.
Sid Fleischman, that's it. Because he did that. He did a TV series called The Bloodhound Gang on PBS.
I remember that.
And he did all kinds of stuff, and his stories were kid adventure type stuff, and once again vanished from the collective consciousness.
A lot of that whole kid adventure genre has kind of been wiped out. Like when I go through Bookman's, I don't see like the giant magic treehouse section. Like it used to be epic how many different like series there would be. It'd be like, this is the whole row of Blue Spine Hardy Boys. You knew what kind of section you were at by these kind of mainstay series, and it seems like a lot of those have kind of dissipated. Kind of every kid's just kind of reading Harry Potter and then whatever they're assigned to read in class, and then just moving on with their life.
Well, there was a whole book series called The Great Brain. Same thing. It was set in the 1890s, and basically this kid gets into all kinds of hijinks because he's smart and he does all sorts of strange stuff. So, but like there was a whole series of those books. They had made a movie starring Donny Osmond, all sorts of stuff. And once again, I'm like, okay, we're wiping this out of the memory it took me years to find all the books in the series because they just weren't anywhere.
Yeah, it's hard to compete with manga because if you tell me a premise, this is true even for the ones I love. If I hear a premise from that era, there's a manga now that's doing it with like some crazy twist on the end of it, and the art is amazing and it's shiny and pretty, and I love manga, so I've got no arguments. I've got no counter arguments. Manga should destroy a lot of irrelevant literature. It didn't need to be written. Sorry. It could have been a manga. But
it could have been a manga.
It should have.
That's the title of the episode.
It should have been a manga.
It should have been a manga.
There were I feel like every idea has. Manga is having its moment in the sun because the kind of ideas that people want to see are kind of expressed very well in that form. We want to see the internal thoughts and the very intimate third person lens that manga has on our heroes, and manga is the best at doing that. I think it's uniquely among the three comic styles, like three main comic styles, American, Japanese, and French. I think the Japanese comic is the most uniquely able to zoom in on the emotion and the internal monologue of the character. But what do I know? I don't write comics. I'm a mediocre poet. I've just been reading a lot of Junji Ito. But speaking of poets, and very not mediocre ones, in fact, excellent ones.
Emmy-winning ones.
Yes, Emmy-winning ones. Scott Woods has a new poetry collection that will be out November 14th. It's just been announced. Hot off the presses. That new Michael Jackson bad. Black Knight is Falling by Scott Woods, November 14th. Very exciting stuff. Are you excited, Bob? The publisher's here.
I'm actually thrilled because it kind of came out of the blue. Or the black.
Yes, I was about to say, yeah. Black Knight is Falling.
And I've read it, obviously, because I formatted it, but it's a good book. It's gonna be a good book.
I've sold more of Scott's books than I've sold of my own.
That's what. That's what. I might have sold more of Scott's books than I have of my own.
Oh, Prince, yeah, let me tell you about that one. It's got
Yeah.
Prince on the cover. Great gift for Prince fans.
Yeah.
Always.
Fair.
Because they'll buy it. So-and-so likes Prince. Well, you got to buy this book. I mean, use your head. Christmas is coming up. Always good
Use your
birthdays.
head.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Don't be silly. I mean, think about it. It's a great value.
Yeah, corporate what? Screw that, man. Buy this one.
Yeah. The titles of both of our
You
books.
can hear me read these if you just go to this venue. You're not going to hear him here.
Yeah.
Buy this book.
Yeah.
We all support each other in the Brick Cave. We love it so much.
We love each other and we love what we do here.
What are you looking for?
No, I got it.
Oh.
A new.
Also from Brick Cave, also hot off the presses, also the new,
Less than Michael Jackson bad. Bruce Davis, Profit and Loss, short stories from the Profit Logbook series. Patrick, you want to take us through the back of this book? Kind of some of the reading materials. Tell the people what it's about.
Well, there are 3 different stories here. A Respectable Prophet from Series with Love and Initial Prophet. And I did interview Bruce a couple of weeks ago until my computer crapped out and I had to do it over my phone instead. So that was fun. But so essentially these stories are from different eras in Bruce's timeline. So I guess the thing to keep in mind is that, you may have to orient yourself on when something happened in the series, or else you're going to have this jarring, wait a minute.
Yeah, I guess one of those is pre the series, and one of them is in the middle of the series, and one of them happens right after the second book of the series, is my understanding. So I'll let them decide which is which.
Yeah, so there should be good stuff in here for fans of the series and new readers alike. Kind of just hop in. Sometimes it's nice to get your feet wet.
Yes. It's written by a doctor. You should read it.
Yes. And he was in the Navy.
Yes.
That was his podcast co-host.
So you guys should set a date for each other to finish your manuscripts.
Which one? I'm too ADHD for that. I don't know which manuscript is going to
Well,
be
I mean,
finishable
you gotta-
first.
You gotta carry each other.
Yeah,
through
I
this.
only have one manuscript, and I gotta. Yes, it must be assembled from. Because I had read a bunch of stuff at like Caffeine Corridor and stuff like that over time. I had longer form stuff that doesn't get read at poetry slams because you can actually. The good thing about reading sometimes is that you can breathe while you're reading it, as opposed to a slam where you do have to keep somebody's attention. You're getting judged, and you want the audience to stop murmuring while you read. So you got to keep them in line there.
Yeah, I love long form. I love long form poems. All my favorite poems are long poems. I love them. I love them. I would love to read some longer stuff from you. That'd be cool. I'm very into that. I will be putting something in the new Brick Cave short story collection if the publisher doesn't hate it. But, assuming all goes well on that front, I'll have something for the
Future Words 3.
The Future Words 3. So that'll be cool. And then I do have a lot of short stories. I went to a Meow Wolf exhibit. Meow Wolf is like a artist collective. They started out in New Mexico.
I've been to the Omega Mart in
Yeah.
Las Vegas. Yes.
Yeah. I went to the Omega Mart and I had a fantastic time. We were there for about 6-7 hours. At the end of a very long day, we kind of hopped in kind of as our last thing while we were in Vegas. Like we got to go. We saw it. It looked really cool. We got to hop in for a little bit. We were exhausted. I was slamming an energy drink on my way in, thinking like, oh, we're gonna be here for a little bit. It'll be cool, but I got to get back to bed so we can make this flight. And then we were there for 6 or 7 hours. It was awesome. Great experience. I got a lot of short stories out of it, so got a lot of inspiration. Did you go with the kids and the family?
Yeah. I went with the kids. That was fun. Just the whole concept that the supermarket is a small section of that.
Yes.
So then it's like, holy crap.
It's fun to feel like I almost don't want to spoil an installation.
Right.
Like for people, like I want to say as much as I can to get people to go, but then I don't want to like ruin it because you kind of got to figure stuff out on your own.
Yeah.
That's the fun of it.
It's like the video game Myst, but less frustrating.
Yeah. And there's we found a GM that'll give you. So we maxed out the card, our Omega Mart employee card, and while we were double checking if we had maxed it out, the game master came up and saw that we had maxed it out and gave us some side quests.
Oh my gosh.
So we ended up staying for extra time and doing some side quests around the facility because I guess there are game masters on site. So that is the one spoiler that I will give out, is that there are game masters around who will give you side quests if you finish extra stuff. And then maybe you get a little cute little prize. But yeah, Meow Wolf was incredible. George R. R. Martin funded.
Really?
Yeah, George R. R. Martin funded the first Meow Wolf in New Mexico. Well, not the first one. I think it was the first like large installation. Yeah. A little random little piece of writing, a little history. It's so weird. But yeah, there's 4 of them. I thought it was great. Upcoming Brick Cave events. This is gonna be a crazy fall. Hopefully the weather cools down and it'll be a nice crazy fall, not a bad crazy fall.
But first up, we got the spooky signing Saturday at Book Maze, 1019.
Have you been to any of those signings, Patrick?
I have not. No.
I stopped by the last one. I like the spot in Book Maze. It's fun because like they have stuff not necessarily only for book people. They also have, Warhammer minis. They've got some other tabletop stuff, tabletop games for the kids. They've got a few trading card game items in there. So there's kind of a little bit for the little nerd in all of us.
But yeah, that will be Spooky Signing Saturday at Book Maze on 1019. We've got Mile High Con, 1025 through 1027. TooseCon, November 18th through November 10th.
November 8th.
8th. I'm sorry. 18th through 10th. I was time traveling there. TooseCon, November 8th
through November 10th. Lost Con,
November 29th through December 1st. And, of course, let's not forget the Mesa Book Festival, December 7th. I know you'll be at the Mesa Book Festival.
Yes, I'll be at the Mesa Book Festival. And tell us, is how's the format changing for the Mesa Book Festival?
I'm the sound engineer, but hang on.
Okay.
Hang on. There we go. All right, I'm in. So this year we are located around Mesa's Christmas tree, which is in downtown Mesa, Arizona. And that will be a great fun time. So you'll get to be with Santa, as well as we have some special children's author presentations that'll be happening, and will be some music, and we're gonna have some quest giving, but I can't really tell you about it yet. Just know that Book Maze is involved, so it's gonna be
Quests are good.
It's gonna be off the hook.
Get your quests.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I love when events have quests. It's fun. It gives me something to do. I don't know if it's just my ADHD or whatever, but it gives me a way to interact with people. I didn't have to self-report like that on the pod, but I guess I did. Yeah. But I'm really excited for the Mesa Book Festival. I think the move to the tree is going to be really interesting. So I'm excited.
I
to see
think
how
so
that goes.
too. Yeah, because we always went by that previously, and so I think it'll help, and I hope it helps with parking and things like that.
Now, are either of you presenting in Tucson for TooseCon? Did either of you submit?
No, I don't think I'm presenting. No.
No, I didn't present anything this year.
Are you going?
Probably not.
Yeah.
I may not. It's just marching band crap.
Yeah.
Don't put
It
that
is
on
your
the
life.
podcast.
Yeah, that's my leave from work.
Is it?
So I think I'm gonna try to go somewhere. Yeah, I might try to go see the other 3 Meow Wolf exhibits.
Oh,
wow, that's a quest.
Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be a fun little quest?
Yeah,
Where are they?
Grapevine, Texas, New Mexico, and then Vegas, which is the one I already went to, and I'm forgetting where the 4th one is right now. Colorado.
You might psychedelicize yourself out too much.
Yeah. I like Boulder a lot, and I haven't spent enough time in Santa Fe, so it might be an excuse to go to Santa Fe, get to know it a little bit better. And plus, they're all cheap Airbnb sites. So once I love the locations that they chose, because I can get an Airbnb for like nothing, and then it's really cheap for me to hit all these Meow Wolves. I can just spend 7 hours in each of them. It's good value for the money, you know.
So I might be driving through the desert. Hopefully, I'll be
Vision
driving through the
Quest.
desert
Yeah.
Yeah,
on a vision
the
quest, I guess.
crazy thing, and when I was in Boulder in 1995, they had the Taco Bell there was trying out this automated ordering kiosk, which of course was really cumbersome and weird at the time. And you know, if you wanted anything complicated, you couldn't get it. But who would have thought that'd be the wave of the future?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I guess so. They
Yeah.
were, you know, 25 years early, but
Yeah,
they, suddenly, you know,
Yeah.
everything's over
There's some
monetized.
regional guy at Taco Bell that wanted to try that and
Yeah.
got away with it somehow.
Yeah, we'll finish this how we started. The AI automation has gotten completely out of control.
Right.
I went to T-Mobile Arena for one of the Jiu-Jitsu World Championship events that was a few weeks ago, just to watch people choke each other. And they had an entire little convenience store where it was not really a convenience store. It was like a little lane off to the side, like a cart almost. And you would walk through, just grab what you wanted, and then it would automatically charge you. So you could just walk in, grab a beer, grab an energy drink, grab a soda, grab a water, whatever it was, walk out, and it would auto charge you.
Did you have a badge or something? that
Yup.
would- Yeah. That's
Is that not the freakiest thing? I hated it. I hated the whole experience. I went through it going, what is that? Everyone's just walking through and grabbing stuff. It's not free.
How do you dispute the charges?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
they control the video.
Yeah, I was asking one of the guys responsible for the tech because there's like one person on staff at all times that reboots those things when they screw up, right? I was asking him if it's actually an AI or if it's just 1,000 India dudes somewhere in a room like
That's
it
what
was
they
with
were doing for
Amazon.
Amazon, yeah.
Yeah, and he didn't know, so I think it's 1,000 Indian guys in a room.
Hey, those guys need jobs too. My big concern with all this stuff is that, okay, you automated everything. Everything's got AI. Well, who's doing the work? Who's going to be able to afford anything if nobody's doing work anymore? I mean, everyone wants to pretend, oh, we'll just create, you know, universal basic income, but that's got to be bound by something. And so,
I was gonna say that's the cue for Andrew to pop out of the. Was it Andrew Yang?
Yep.
Pop out of the wall and
Hey.
talk about universal income.
yeah. So, okay, what do we do when everybody's been replaced by robots? Because, you know, people think some benevolent society is going to take over where, okay, we'll just give you free money and the robots will help you. Like, what's the incentive for the robot to do that? The robot doesn't have to worry about paying rent.
And then Isaac Asimov will pop out of the wall and start talking to you about
Yeah, his silly
robotics.
theories. Yeah, right, Isaac. Yeah, it's for the benefit of people. You see what they're doing with robots lately?
Hey, it's going to be an uncomfortable change at first, but Skynet is our new Lord and Savior, and we must
Exactly.
learn to accept
Go
this.
wrong.
They will rule society. But all tangents aside, thank you again for listening to this edition of the Brick Cave Podcast. Anytime you would like to hear us, join us online at brickcavepodcast.com or harass us on Instagram. Our Brick Cave Book Club members can enjoy extra episodes and other great advantages, such as free books. Details on the Brick Cave website at brickcavemedia.com. Thank you again, everyone, for listening, and we will drop in again soon. Have a good night.